Good morning. My name is Ray Whitmore. I work with Manitoba Agriculture, and I'm interviewing Brian Greaves from Silver Bend Ranch in the Westman area, situated primarily on open land, but this land is adjacent to the predator corridor of the Assiniboine River Valley. The primary predator here is coyotes, but there can be problems with bears as well. Brian Greaves is a sheep producer, and today we're going to talk to him about using a Deadstock composting pen. Brian, what worked well with this RMP, and what was easy to install, and how did it work out for you?
Well, it was easy to install because it was installed for me as part of the program. But that only took the guys, three guys, less than a day to install it. It's very easy to put up. It's worked exceptionally well. I haven't had any. It's only been up for 12 months now, but I haven't had any predators getting into the pen at all. So
Perfect. Perfect. So, what are the limitations, or what were the limitations for implementing this practice on your farm?
well, it's not actually using the pen, but it's when you're composting and you bury an animal with the straw. If you get strong winds, not long after, a lot of that straw will blow off.
Right.
So to get around that, I'm taking compost from my old dead pile, or you could just use some dirt and put it on top of the straw just to hold it down.
Okay, so adding straw on a windy day can be problematic.
Yeah, well, wind after it too.
Right.
Problematic, yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, and is there anything you would do differently?
No, I wouldn't do anything differently. It's situated up on a hard, dry knob, and so there's no runoff from it. And I think it's like any of these programs, it's not the total answer to the coyote problem or the predator problem, but it's certainly making a big difference.
It is a piece of the puzzle.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Um, do you think that this RMP was effective, and do you feel it helped with mitigating predation?
It was very effective in that the predators couldn't get at the dead stock. The previous dead stock composting situation was they were always in it, no matter how well I buried them. But we are in a situation with very high coyote populations, and we still get the odd kill, even though I have guard dogs and everything. But it's keeping them hungry from the getting at the carcasses and getting a taste of the meat.
So you do think it did help with mitigation?
It does, yes.
Perfect. Would you recommend this RMP to others?
Oh, definitely. Yes, definitely.
Okay. And will this RMP be part of your long-term predation management strategy?
Yes.
You will
Yes.
keep this, and
it'll stay here, yes.
and it'll be used with livestock guardian dogs as well, and
Yes.
electric fencing, and
Yeah, I guard dogs, electric fencing, we have to take out the odd nuisance coyote.
yeah, that's fine. Is there anything else that you would like to tell us about this RMP?
Nothing really. It's very effective. It's got the gate on it is very easy to use, even in the middle of winter, and it's very effective. And I would recommend it to anybody.
Can I ask one quick question? I believe you mentioned earlier that there was an issue with bears, but this pen stood up to harassment by bears?
Bears tried to dig in last winter, and going by the scratch marks in the frozen sand, they had tried to dig under and they hadn't got in. And whether they had tried to go over the top, I don't know, but it's got electric wire on the top.
Right, right.
And it certainly kept them out anyway.
And you do have bears on this property,
Oh,
right?
yes, yes.
Okay, okay. Well, just so you know, the LPPP project evaluated the use of Deadstock composting pens on 10 different farms and found the following. 70% of them had no invasion rate, which yours is one. 50% claimed less predation. 50% believed that it helped save livestock. 78% said there was no or minimal smell, and I haven't smelled anything from this one right now. And 80% would rebuild it if they had to. If something happened to it and it was torn down, they would rebuild it. So the challenges, though, that were presented by a couple of other producers were bears, but you've had bears, and the lack of straw. But I guess you have access to lots of straw.
Oh, we don't have access to a lot of straw. There is a problem with smell in the first two weeks after you put a carcass in there.
Okay.
And that's where we know it works, because there's tracks you can see in the snow. You can see tracks around where the coyotes and bears have been around. The bears are more early in the winter. Once winter set in, they're in hibernation. All winter there's coyote tracks around it.
Okay.
And none of them have been in it. So.
Awesome, awesome. Well, Brian, MBP, the MSA, and Manitoba Agriculture would like to thank you for participating in the pilot project. And for more information, you could go to the Manitoba Beef Producers website at mbbeef.ca. Thank you.